Now, 7 weather with meteorologist Erika Delgado.
All right, Florida's steamy conditions. We're starting to see some upper 80s across western Broward and across the lower Keys. Otherwise, 85 right now in Key West, Marathon, and Miami. 84 in Key Largo, 83 in the Fort Lauderdale area with a wind out of the east-southeast, 5 to 15 miles per hour. Normally, this time of year during the mornings, you see showers when we have an east to southeast breeze. For now, we saw them earlier this morning, and not really seeing a whole lot of rainfall across South Florida right now, despite the fact that there is an upper level disturbance sitting to the south of us. We're dry across the Florida Keys. Heading into Miami-Dade and Broward, though, we are seeing a few showers that have developed. One specifically that was across northeast sections of Miami-Dade near Aventura that's now lifted into areas along I-95 and Hollywood Beach. And we see some thunderstorm activity sitting off of the Broward coastline as it moves closer. Areas like Dania Beach, Fort Lauderdale Beach could get some of these showers as it moves towards the west. Zooming out, taking a look at the bigger picture, we're talking about a disturbance that's to the north of Cuba and to the south of Florida. It's been producing some thunderstorm activity near the Bahamas and to the north of Cuba since yesterday. Today has been no different. But for us here, we really haven't seen a whole lot of that activity other than a few showers and isolated storms from earlier today. Times of showers are still possible, especially around midday or so, and then eventually all of that will continue to shift inland. And then we watch for the next batch of Saharan dust that will begin to move into our area later on this week, starting tonight into tomorrow. Scattered showers on Thursday, but then we begin to dry out for the second half of the day as that dust does begin to move in. And then we work our way through Friday and we continue to dry out. High pressure builds into the area with a hint of haze. That batch that we've been following the last few days moves in, and that's going to lower our rain chances not only for Friday, but that sticks around through the upcoming weekend. A moderate risk of rip currents across area beaches. Seas around 2 feet. Biscayne Bay, a light chop. Heading into the Florida Keys, coastal waters, a light to moderate chop with seas beyond the reef occasionally reaching as high as 5 feet. Now, we just had our high tides across South Florida. That means low tides coming up next, beginning at 2:58 this afternoon in Fort Lauderdale, 3:07 in Miami. Key West, your low tide will be at 5:11 p.m. So for today, clouds will be on the rise. We'll see some showers and storms at times. Highs in the upper 80s, and then it'll feel muggy tonight. We'll still keep a chance overnight for some showers. Then again, we start the morning off with showers, then dust begins to move in tomorrow, and then we dry out all the way through early next week. That's your 7 on 10 forecast.